Welcome to the channel, Ahilan here, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how attention is the new currency. Now, I'm going to keep this in context and draw the parallels between attention and self-publishing and the principles you can transfer over and apply. Now, attention, I should say, what precedes the money is attention, right? You've heard the saying before, attention is the new currency, and there's actually a truth to that, and a profound truth arises from that, because before you make the sale, before you make the money, what precedes it is attention. You need to firstly capture your customer's attention before you make a sale, right? Before you can make a potential sale. So that's why there's companies, there's corporations, I should say, whether it's Nike, Benz, GM Motors, whatever company you can think of. That's why they have budgets and they spend millions upon millions upon millions of dollars on marketing, right? They spend millions of dollars on marketing for a reason, because they're trying to capture your attention, right? That's why when you're on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, doesn't matter what platform of social media you're using, or even any internet website, there are people marketing because they want your attention, because your attention is extremely valuable, right? So in the world of self-publishing, how does this apply? Well, fundamentally, we know that Amazon marketing services and keywords are an essential part of self-publishing. They are crucial elements in the sales transaction process. Now, I call this the sales transaction process because it's the whole sales transaction process encompasses a few elements, and Amazon marketing and keywords are fundamentally the biggest, or I should say the key elements at play initially, I should say. They're the key elements initially that you need to get right in order to make money with self-publishing. So these two work in conjunction. I'm going to say these both are number one, right? Because with Amazon marketing, right, and keywords, well, Amazon marketing, you're basically bidding for keywords, right? You're spending money for the hottest or the operative keyword that people are searching for. And then keywords, so that's within your 7 slots that Amazon provides that you use. So keywords are used to lead customers to your books, right? So once a customer is led to your book, the first thing they hit is the Amazon listing page, I should say. So once they hit the listing page, they're going to start looking at your covers. So after you've done this right, your covers is the second line of, I should say, the second step in the sales transaction process. So if you have an appealing cover, if it's attractive and it resonates with your customer, guess what? They're going to click your book listing, and then they're going to be led to the book description. Now, the book description is what I call the gatekeeper before you make a sale. So it's the third step within the sales transaction process. Now, if your book description sucks, you're going to deter your customer away from you. If your book description is well written, the copywriting is great, is excellent, you're going to make that sale, right? So fundamentally, you need to have these 3 steps mastered in order to make sales, in order to find success with self-publishing. Now, I'm going to show you shortly how that looks on the customer viewpoint live on the Amazon website, but I just wanted to establish that, attention precedes the money, and all because, your book description and your book and book covers are the smaller gears and cogs of the sales transaction process. It doesn't mean you should disregard them. We know that the importance of marketing, Amazon marketing and keywords is essential. We know that fundamentally this is arguably one of the most important steps. However, you cannot neglect book descriptions and covers, right? Because it's the book covers and book descriptions that are going to help enhance the appeal of your book. So I'm going to show you how this all looks live on the Amazon website. So right here, I've typed in Paleo Cookbook. And as you can see, a bunch of books have populated in the Amazon listing. And now think of it from the customer perspective. I'm scrolling down, and it's the book cover that stands out that's going to grab my attention. So right off the bat, let's see. This is a sponsored ad listing. I'm going to skip that. So let's say this book, Paleo for Beginners, Essential to Get Started. So this is a very well done cover. It's very appealing. I like it. It's attractive. So I click this. Now, guess what? I'm led to the sales page. Now, this is the gatekeeper before they make a sale. Now, depending on how well they've written their sales page, I'm either going to proceed with buying or I'm going to exit the sales page without purchasing. Therefore, the author would lose a sale. Now, again, this is totally dependent on their copywriting, right? If the copywriting skills are good, I'll most likely buy. If not, if it's done, if it's not done very well, I'm going to leave, and the author has just lost a potential sale. So that's basically how it looks on the customer. And again, it's really a 3-step process. Attention right before the money is what you want to keep in mind when you're marketing on Amazon, right? And when you're creating your covers and your book descriptions. So I go into detail about all of these things, all the nitty-gritty things in Passive Income Publishing Academy. If you want to learn how to do this the right way, I even give you my personal book cover designer, whom my students have found who they really, really like, actually. And arguably is probably one of the best, if not the best, one of the best book cover designers on Fiverr. And then as well as I teach book description, how to write a killer book description with copywriting, my style that you can emulate, and as well as how to use Amazon marketing services and the different types of keywords and how to leverage keywords to get together, building a series and brand. So again, if you want to learn this, if you want to take things to the next step and learn the in-depth details, I would say check out the link in the description for Passive Income Publishing Academy. And yeah, so again, attention is the new currency. So I want you to really just keep that in mind when you're publishing on Amazon, because if you don't capture your customers' attention, if there is no customer engagement, you will not make any money, right? So keep this at the forefront of your mind when you're publishing, and it's definitely a principle and something you really want to think about when you're doing your Amazon marketing, and especially when you're building your covers and your book description. So remember, attention comes before the money. So that's going to be all for this video. Again, you can find Passive Income Publishing Academy, where I go in detail about everything that you need to become a successful self-publisher. And please remember to like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell notification so that you're notified of any new videos. And thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.